All right, everybody, this is the replay of League Race number 4 at Okayama Road Course, 50 laps. Thank you all for joining and hanging out on Nordgar TV. We're going to race 50 laps at Okayama Road Course. In the Mazda cars, this is race number 4 of the league. And we're going to go ahead and grid the field right now and go over our starting order. Starting in first position on the pole for the 4th week in a row is Joel Hawkins. Starting second in the 94 is Jordan Malish. Starting third in the 71 is our good old buddy Lars. Starting 4th is Eddie Curry in the 3. Starting 5th will be Marche Edney in the number 92. Starting 6th in the number 86 car will be Steve Bush. Starting 7th in the number 12 car, James Wilms. Starting 8th in the number 6 car will be Earl Bland. Starting 9th will be yours truly, Nordgar. And starting 10th will be Michael Wynn. So there is your starting grid.
Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for
so as we get ready to go, next week's race will be at South Boston Speedway in the Legends cars. I hope to see everybody next weekend on the live cast and in the race at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Meters everywhere. Actor Matthew McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, as we get ready to pull off the line, there is your starting order there at the top and on the ticker. Road course races are a standing start. Will be no cautions. The fuel was set to 50%, so some people toward the end of the race, you had enough fuel just about. A couple people got close, and there we go, green flag. The race is underway, and Joel pulls down to the inside in front of Jordan. Eddie there in the 3 car. And they're side by side going through turns 1 and 2. Everybody seems to be pretty clean so far. Start of the race, that's a good sign. The 92 on the inside of the 3. 3 goes wide. The 3 will maintain his position. Oh, and we have a car into the wall on the back stretch. Let's see what happens here. The number 6 of Earl Bland on lap number 1 gets to the final turn. Let's see what happens. He just gets loose coming around. And he goes all the way around, and he will lose his spot. Not too much damage, however. There goes Steve Bush by on the outside of him. Back up front, we're riding along with Marche Edney, following Eddie. Eddie gets off into the grass a little bit, but he still maintains his straightness. Oh, and we have another car off into the grass on lap number 2. Let's see who that was there. Looks like the 84, Michael Wynn, just gets a little loose as he hits the rumble strip. Coming around the turn, he's going to get into the grass, but he'll be able, no damage done. He'll be able to maintain. James Wilms behind him in that green car, the number 12. Let's head back up front. There is your leader in the 08, Shark. Driving through the S-turns with ease. Jordan and Eddie in pursuit. Let's get a view from the blimp. Oh, we have somebody off in the gravel. Let's see what happens here. It looks like it's going to be Michael Wynn. His car just does not turn. He gets into the gravel there and into the grass. Steve Bush gets around him. So does James Wilms. So let's head up to Goodyear and take a look, an overview of this road course. Let's follow the leader. There's your leader right now, Joel. As we take a lap around, looking at the view of the track from the blimp. This is the short course version of this track. There is a longer version. However, this week they are running the short course, so that's what we were running. Or that's what we decided to run. High in the sky with the blimp view, following our leader Joel as he comes down into turn 1. We got racing all over the track. There is, right there, there is 9th and 10th place respectively. Michael Wynn and Earl Bland. Earl on the inside of Michael coming down into turn 1. And Michael goes off into the dirt once again, but doesn't hit a thing. Earl will go by him. Good job keeping that straight there, Mike. Back up front with Joel. Joel's last lap, a 1:02.356. That is a pretty fast lap. I do not believe that was the fastest lap of the race. But that's running pretty quick here. And keeping those tires on the asphalt, biggest part of getting around this place. There is Earl in the 06, currently in 9th place. There is James, currently in 8th. Let's ride on board with Steve Bush, currently riding in 7th. Well, let's take a view from the in-car cam. Let's take one lap around with good old Steve. Using every inch of the track. Coming down into turn 1, a screaming 103 miles an hour. He gets off it, off the track into the dirt a little bit sideways there. Sliding all over. Let's head up to the next car. This is yours truly, Nordgar. Currently running in 6th position. Not known for his road course racing, I am not. And that sequence of shifts was just pitiful. Let's move on to somebody who knows what they're doing. All right, riding on board with Lars. Lars is a very accomplished road racer, and I've seen him race quite a few road races, and he just screams through this stuff. Currently running in 5th position. Last lap at 103.4. Still fairly quick. As we come into the right turn uphill, little short chute right here. Getting ready to hit the last turn to come down the big long straightaway to come across the start-finish line. Nice line there, Lars. All right, moving on up with Marche Edney. He just crossed the start-finish line. He is in 4th place. We are on lap number 9 of this 50-lap race. Let's take a view from his cockpit. There is your leaders up there up front on your ticker. Joel, Jordan, and Eddie still 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Let's find the 3rd place driver. Here is Eddie Curry coming down the back stretch. Currently running in 3rd. As we hit the start-finish line now. Lap number 10. On board with the number 3 car. Just squealing those tires around the turns. Got a very nice line. You're hitting all of his marks through this place. Let's head up front with Jordan riding in 2nd position. This is behind Joel. This is quite a bit behind Joel already. Let's take a lap around Okayama Speedway with 2nd place Jordan Malish. fantastic through the S's. Right there, probably one of the hardest turns on the track. It's going uphill and the degree is very severe. It almost feels like you have to come to a complete stop to get through it. As he comes down the back stretch, there is your one lap with second place. Head back up to our leader right now. Let's take a look. There's Michael Wynn. Let's take a look at Joel. There's first place. Joel, a.k.a. Shark. Joel Hawkins has been dominating the inaugural season here at Nordgar TV. He has taken every pole position, which is 5 bonus points in Nordgar TV Racing League. For winning the pole, you get 5 bonus points, and he has also been cleaning house. You get 5 bonus points for leading the most laps during the course of the race, which Joel has scarfed up all those bonus points except for one race. Yours truly back at Lowe's 1 week ago scarfed up the most amount of laps led, and but really doesn't mean much. Joel currently has 1 win, looking to find his second today. Great job there, Joel. Lap number 13 of this 50-lap race. We got a long way to go. Oh, we got some problems. What was that? Right here. No, I guess not. No problems. All right, there's Steve Bush currently in 7th. Looking ahead, trying to track yours truly down. And Joel is starting to come up on lap traffic already on lap number 13. Nordgar and Steve going to duke it out a little bit. Coming up the hill. Oh, Steve goes wide out into the grass. That'll let Nordgar pull away. However, this is a tricky turn. He may be able to make up some of that distance on this turn. And he does. He makes up quite a bit of the distance he lost. But he goes wide again into the grass. Oh no! And James Wilms is going to be on the outside of Steve and try to take him for the position. He will. No, he will not. He's going to try again. Coming down the straightaway. As your first place driver, the 08, is sitting here watching all this happen in front of him, probably saying to himself, please don't wreck, please don't wreck. This is the action going on right now on the track. This is for position 7 and 8. Steve Bush is going to maintain coming up the hill. James wants another shot at him. And Joel is closing the gap. James takes it a little wide. I think they're giving the leader some room right here. Yeah, James most certainly gave the leader some room. Steve Bush, however, not so nice. Well, he's not up there yet. Here we go. Coming down the long straight to the start-finish line. Joel's going to go on the inside of Steve Bush. Steve moves out, tries to get out of his way. Joel's going to come down into turn 1, getting by the lap traffic with no problems. Coming up on yours truly, Nordgar is Joel. Oh, and Steve locks up the brakes and goes off the track, and James will take the position. Let's real quick see exactly what happened here with Steve. Here we go, riding on board with Steve Bush. The car stopped turning. He was complaining about that during the race, and he wasn't kidding. They just did not turn. James will get by him and take the position away from him. Falling back to the next car in line. This is actually second place. Jordan Malish still trying to track down good old Sharky. Running nice, even, smooth laps, but Shark has got one hell of a lead. Jordan's going to have to make up some ground somehow. Leader virtually untouched. Nobody challenging him for the lead. However, Jordan is trying to work on it. I don't think any of these lap cars are going to, if they come up on Joel, I don't think they're going to try to battle him too much there. We're just rewinding him back a little bit here. Eddie gets off the track a little bit. Out into the dirt. Not too bad though. Steve Bush back up on Nordgar. All right, flipping over to there in the 3 car is Eddie Curry. Lars is still moving. Earl Bland in 9th position, holding his line firm. Eddie's going to want to get by him. Going to try to make a move coming in the uphill turn. Eddie will get by him. I think Earl kind of let him go by a little bit. He said he is a lap or 2 down. Probably only a lap down at the moment. Good job there, Eddie. Good job there, Earl. Way to race nicely. We got a mess over here, back here. I don't know what's going on in this group of cars. There's right there in the 94. That's Jordan. Oh, Nordgar goes off into the dirt. Steve Bush goes by. James Wilms goes by. And Jordan goes by Nordgar. Nordgar loses 3 entire positions on the track. That little dirt run he had there. Coming to the uphill. Wow, James goes way inside. Jordan goes out by him on the outside. James isn't done though. He doesn't want to follow Jordan. He wants to be in front of him. Steve Bush really taking off now. Gets out in the dirt just a little bit. Not too bad. And we got Michael Wynn coming out of pit road. Probably fixing some of his damage. All right, Jordan gets by all the lap cars so he can get back on his quest to try to reel in Shark at the moment. At the moment, your leader is, they're just now coming to the uphill. Joel is, he's approaching the back. Joel's currently on lap number 19 of this 50-lap race at Okayama Speedway. Joel all by himself. Nobody challenging, nobody putting pressure on him at the moment. He has led every lap up so far, all 20. There is Lars. Lars is moving. Lars is on a mission. Just heard somebody crash, I think. Oh, James goes to the inside. What the heck happened there? This I want to see again in instant replay. Let's go on board with James. What the heck just happened? Oh, he gets loose. He gets real loose and bam, head first into the concrete. Looks like everybody's going to get by without too much of a problem, but that damage on his vehicle is going to be very detrimental. He may have to, oh, his steering's messed up. He may have to come in and get service to his vehicle after that wreck. Oh, he's spinning all over the, oh, hey, James. Oh, and James, he gets it towed. He's currently running in 8th as we speak. Back on board with Lars, currently running in 4th. Lars has got a trail of cars behind him. However, he's got nothing in front of him. He's got clean air. Nice line through the turn, hitting all of his marks. Let's fall back one position. This is Marche Edney in position number 5, trying to track down Lars, waiting for Lars to make a mistake. And I'll tell you this from experience, Lars doesn't make too many mistakes. If he does make one, you better capitalize on it because he'll get it back. Marche doing a great job getting through these really, really slow, tough turns. Let's watch Marche negotiate the uphill left-hander. This is my least favorite turn on this track. Gets through there like a champ. Good job, everybody. And there is Marche again. There is Lars. Driving the 71 NVIDIA Mazda Speed. Green, white, and red. Kind of cool to watch it from this front view. We actually, to get this camera view, we actually have a trained bird who flies backwards to watch these cars. No, we don't. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's take a look from the rear view, the chase view. Lars coming up on Steve Bush. Let's jump up to Steve Bush's vehicle and take a look at the gearbox. Steve currently running in 7th. Lars is in 4th. Lars goes down to the inside. This is coming down the front stretch. Across the start-finish line right there, down into turn 1. Is Lars going to try to dive bomb him in turn 1? No, he thinks better of that. He lets Steve take it, but Steve goes wide, out into the dirt. Oh no! And there goes Earl by. Steve saying having problems with his steering. It looks like he's keeping it on the road pretty well, but having a steering problem on a road course definitely is not good. Not like oval, if steering's messed up, you can at least compensate for it. Here you got to turn left and right. You're going up and downhill. back up to Joel. Joel currently on lap number 24. We are almost halfway through this race. There is second position, Jordan. Lars running fourth. Marche running fifth, but he gets off into the kitty litter. He keeps it straight. He doesn't get dug in, or he doesn't get slung out to the side into the wall. That's good job on Marche right there. Good job, buddy. Coming up to the crappy turn of the track. Gets through there. Oh, man. I wish I could run lines like that, fellas. Good job, good job. Marche still currently in fifth. All right, let's go on board with Earl. Earl currently running in eighth. He is just chugging along. He will not be denied the tires on the asphalt. Whoa, a little loose coming out of the last turn down the back stretch. Getting ready to come across the start-finish line. Getting a little loose out of that last turn. Here we go with Earl down into turn one. Turn number two. Turn number three. Coming up the hill into turn number four. Slowing way down for this turn. This turn it's an optical illusion. You think you have way more room than you do. Turn number five. Six. This might actually be seven. 8. And there you have it. Whoa, loose, loose, loose. Good job hanging on to it. Good job, Earl. All right, let's head back out to another view. Lars just trucking along. Nordgar following right behind him. Yours truly is currently scored in 6th position. Oh no, oh no, Marche gets off into the dirt. He hangs on to it. Steve gonna try to take the position from him. Steve hanging on to that car, being the steering is messed up. Doing a great job hanging on to that car. Nice job, Steve. Michael went off the track, but he's still going. Michael Wynn currently in 10th. Got a lot of damage to that machine. Let's take a view of all the cars from the chopper. Helicopter flying around the track. Looks like Earl just got off the track a bit. It's so easy to get off the track here. These guys are doing great jobs saving these vehicles. Oh, and Steve Bush coming down pit road. This is looks like he's coming down for a pit stop. Eddie coming up on Michael. He goes wide. Eddie sliding all over the place, but they're all controlled slides, or at least that's what he would tell you. But he's keeping it on the track and doing a great job. Poor Michael. His car is so damaged. And that's definitely going to hurt, but it looks like he's going to keep trying. He's letting everybody go by so he doesn't get in anybody's way. Thanks, man. Very nice of you. Look at, he's got damage in the back. He's got damage in the front. That is a great shot right there. He's trying to keep it on the road. He's doing a pretty good job considering how damaged that car is. However, here comes Joel. Oh, he gets off into the wall. Here comes Joel. Joel probably just soiled himself right there. Wasn't sure what was going to happen or which way he needed to go. And that would have been real bad for our leader if he would have got mixed up with that. Oh, we lost our in-car cam. Michael went back to pit road. Earl Bland moves up to 7th position. Earl just keeps chugging along. Good job, Earl. Oh, Steve gets off the track a little bit, loses some power. I think Steve's machine's lost a little bit of power. I don't think he's actually destroyed any parts of his car. But if we go on board with him, we got the 92 on the outside, or the outside of Steve. Here comes Joel. He's going to the outside of Steve. Are they going to be able to get down into turn 1 with no incidents? Everybody trying to hit their same marks. The 08 and the 92 and the 86 do a good job going down through turn 1. Falling back, James Williams back out on the track after his head-on collision with the concrete barrier. He's back out on the track. Every point is valuable at Nordgar TV. You need those points. Only 1 point separates each position, so each position very valuable. Each lap very valuable. You want to put out as many laps as you can. Even if you are wrecked, you want to try to complete as many as you can because we have 2 weeks to go in the championship, and every lap and every position is just huge. Got to get those points. So James back out on the track, but he's going to go wide off into the kitty litter a little bit. That's not a big deal. I've seen many people do that. That's how they race that corner. I would like to go on board with Jordan Malish. Jordan Malish still currently in 2nd position. Still running in 2nd. Got nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. Just maintaining his spot, running his laps, clicking them off. Doing a great job getting around the track. But Joe Hawkins from England still continues to lead this race. And he has pulled away from just about everybody. Running a good, solid race. Let's head back up front with Joel. Here is your first position on lap number 32, coming up on the 7 car of Nordgar. Whoa, looks like Nordgar dropped his beer. Oh, he goes off behind the cones. I think he was trying to slow up to let Joel go by, and he got loose and just slid right off the track, but Joel gets by with no problem at all. Nordgar regains, however, Nordgar is going to lose another position on the track to the 92 of Marche Edney. Nordgar currently running 6th. I think he was running 5th and lost his position right there. Steve Bush going to try to take the position from him too. Nordgar goes wide. Steve stays to the inside. Oh, they get real close. They almost touch. Neither one of them really wants to give it up, and Nordgar finally drops back and lets Steve go by. He is faster. Even with the wrecked vehicle, he's faster. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nordgar in the 7 is not known for his road racing, and he's not very good at it. But I sure had a hell of a lot of fun today racing with you guys. And my only goal was to keep it on the track and not spin out. Heading back out to the action. There is Eddie Curry. There, oh, well, back to Steve Bush. Let's go on board with yours truly as I try to track down Steve. So all you guys watching can see every single thing I do wrong on this track, which is about every turn. Just losing ground. Losing ground every couple hundred feet. He just keeps, Steve just pulls away, pulls away, pulls away. Not very good at road course. Not at this road course anyhow. But I'm enjoying my run. I'm sitting in 6th position, and I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. And I haven't wrecked myself out or spun myself out yet. But yours truly needs a lot more practice here at Okayama. All right, back up to the action. Here we got a battle going on between Earl and Jordan. Jordan running in 2nd, Earl running in 7th. Earl goes wide. I think he's gonna let Jordan by. Yes, he does. He lets Jordan by up into the, I don't know. I'm just going to call that the shit turn from now on because I hate it. Jordan running nice, even lines through the center of every turn. Let's take a look at Jordan's gearbox looking back at Earl. That is your view between Jordan and Earl. Whoa, Earl gets sideways. Let's take a look and see what happens to Earl here. Let's see what happens. Coming down into turn 1. Just gets loose. Manages to keep it off the wall, though. Good job. Good job, 06, keeping that car off the wall. All right, as we go through, it is lap number 37. Let's take a quick look through our running order. There is first place still, led every lap of the race thus far, is the 08 of Joe Hawkins, or Shark. Second position is way back here. There is your second place car, the 94 of Jordan Malish. Third place is Eddie Curry, currently running in 3rd. Eddie likes that grass. He doesn't care. Gets through there pretty good. 4th position, Lars. Lars still trucking. 5th position, Marche Edney is still in 5th position, getting ready to come down the backstretch in the 92. 6th position is yours truly in the 7th car. 7th position. 7th position, please. There we go. 7th position, Earl Bland, who was running toward the back, the very back earlier tonight, manages to crawl up a couple of spots. He is running in 7th, doing a great job. 8th position, 8th position is Steve Bush there, who has had steering issues almost the entire race in the 86 Mazda, and doing a pretty good job hanging on this to 8th position right now. Keeping the car on the track, that's the most important thing. 9th position, excuse me. 9th position, hello. There we go. James Williams still back out on the track trying to grab up every bit of spot he can so he can maintain to grab every point that he can toward the end of this race. Good job, James. Good attitude, James. Way to stay with it. And in 10th position, I believe, is Michael Wynn, who may have retired by now. Yes, Michael Wynn is off the track and retired. Too much damage on his vehicle. However, Michael Wynn, I don't think you had all that much practice at this track, and I appreciate you coming out and at least trying. That was that's a racer. You've got to at least try. So let's head back out to the action and see where all the action is, focusing on crashes. I guess we're following me trying to take at least the position back on the track from Steve Bush. Now we're on board with Eddie. Eddie in the number 3 car heading down into turn 1. Joel coming up on another lap car. That would be Lars. Not sure Lars is actually lapped yet. But Joel being very patient, waiting for his spot to get around Lars. Lars goes wide and lets Joel by. Joel with the most dominant car thus far in the race. We got 10 laps to go. Go on board with Lars. Watching a few of these guys drive the tracks, these tracks, the way that they do just scares the shit out of me. But they're not afraid. They're not afraid to put the tires down onto the grass or even in the dirt. If it's gonna save them, 0.2 of a second, then that's what they do. And they're very good at it. These road course racers. Now we're looking at the 08 of our leader coming up on more lap traffic. I can see 3 cars in front of him. Are these 3 cars going to cause Joel a problem? Lap number 41 as he hits the stripe. Here we go, 42. There is Earl, now up to 7th, still in 7th. He goes by James Williams. James, you are a trooper. James lets Joel go by. Look at Eddie go. Eddie's still holding on to 3rd place. Qualified 4th, been running 3rd most of the race. He's coming up on Steve. He's going to go by Steve on the outside. Steve pulls over, waves to him and says, "Go get him, Eddie." Joel maneuvers around the lap traffic. The 06 there, that is Earl Bland. Joel continuing to tick off laps very, very quickly. Now you guys got to remember, we're 43 laps into the run. The tires are getting very worn, and the gas tank is saying funny things right now. Not exactly sure the leader will have enough gas to go, but I believe he is trying to save as he goes around that turn at 43 miles per hour. I think he's trying to save a little bit of gas here. He can let up a little bit of time because he's got such a huge lead. As they come down the front stretch, there is your leader, and the next two cars coming down into turn one. Lars trying to cut every corner he can. He wants to get by some of these vehicles and try to get back up front. Everybody doing a great job, at least keeping their machines on the road. The running order is all mixed up. Joel has run away with this race. Joel and Jordan they both have run away with this race, and they are just putting people laps down. Let's check in with Jordan. We haven't seen him in a while. There he is as he comes across the start-finish line on lap number 45. Coming up on yours truly, Nordgar driving the number 7. Nordgar currently running in about 6th position. This is 2nd position, the 94, 2nd position, looking to get by the lap car of Nordgar. Jordan going to go by him on the inside of this turn. Nordgar goes wide. Jordan will take the track position on the track from Nordgar. Jordan cuts across the grass. Nordgar gets ahead of steam. They are side by side as they come down to the line. Coming down into turn one, Nordgar's got to stay out wide. This is not too bad, not too bad. It's not really where I wanted to be, but I'm racing against guys that are way faster than me, so didn't want to hold them up too much. We got these 3 cars all bunched up. Let's find the leader. Leader comes across the stripe right now. Now we still got 4 laps to go. Let's go on board with Joel. Let's see if he's actually got it floored. Gas may be getting short here toward the end of the race. No one was really sure how long a tank of gas would get him. Looks like, and it sounds like, Joel is in conserve mode. getting toward the end of the race. His tank may be getting empty. I really don't think Joel's going to want to stop with 3 laps to go this time by. He can afford to save some gas, however, though. The distance between first and second place is quite a bit. There is second place. All right, coming down to the end of the race here. Lars is in the pits. 5th position, Lars is in the pits. He runs out of gas, or was getting close to running out of gas. I would like to see if he actually did. Let's rewind this a little bit and see what's going on with Lars. Lars running in 4th position right now. Let's see what goes on here. He gets on to the pit lane entrance. Slows her down. Pit road speed at this track is 37 miles per hour. As he brings it down to his pit stall, he's still got gas. He must have been very, very low. Comes in for service, grabs some gas. He's getting tires also. Lap number 48. Almost finished with his race. So far, Joel has led every lap. Will he lead every lap to the end? We will see in 2 laps. Two laps to go for the 08 of Joel Hawkins. Lars still in the pit. And there's Marche Edney in the 92. Currently in 4th position, which I believe he just took from Lars. 7th position is Earl Bland. And Lars gets off of pit road. There goes 2nd position. Jordan, the number 7 car of yours truly, Nordgar, will take the position from Lars. Was running in 6th, probably will be scored 5th this time around. And there is Eddie Curry. Lars ended up getting a black flag for entering too hot. So he's going to lose a position on that exchange through the pit stop. Let's head back up to Joel. This is the white flag lap. This will be the last lap of the race. As Joel comes around the last turn of the track on lap number 50, Joel Joel will win his second race of the season, doing it in dominant fashion, leading every lap of the race. Second place. Here is second place. This is Jordan Malish, a.k.a. Racer, trying to come across the stripe, second place. Third place, here he is, Eddie Curry. Fourth place. Oh, we have somebody off into the dirt. Oh, that's Joel doing a celebration, which no one saw because everybody else had 5 laps to run. So there it is. There is the collection of your cars at the end of the race. We will go through the finishing order. Everybody did a great job this week. This is a very tough road course. There's Marche finishing up his last lap. There is Earl finishing up his last lap. I'm proud of all you guys. You guys did great. You had a great attitude. And you raced clean. It was a nice, clean race. However, we need to put a bounty out on good old Sharky Shark there, man, leading every lap, winning the pole. He was just dominant this week. He was not going to be denied his second win. During the inaugural season of Nordgar TV Racing, he gets his second win. So here is your finishing order. Joe Hawkins in first position. Jordan Malish in second, Eddie Curry in third, Marche Edney in fourth. Yours truly somehow comes home fifth in the number 7. Lars comes home 6th. Had to stop late for gas and had to serve a penalty for coming in too hot. 7th position was Earl Bland. 8th position, Steve Bush. 9th position, James Williams. And 10th position, Michael Wynn. Everybody did a great job, and I hope to see everybody next week and more viewers and more racers next week at South Boston Speedway, which will take place at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will be racing the Legends Fix Series. So until then, this is Nordgar signing off, and I will see you guys out on the track soon. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.